Hi guys, today we're going to work on a giant teddy. Well, I say giant, it's about 78 centimeters long, so it does look quite big when you put it next to my 2-year-old. And it's not perfect, I know, but I think it's quite cute, and even though I can see some improvements would make it even better, my daughter loves it, so I'm just going to leave it as it is. So if you have any comments on how to make it better, please do let me know. I hope you enjoyed the video. Let's get started. Okay, so what do we need? We need super chunky yarn. This is acrylic, and I use 7 of the yellow one and 1 of the brown one. I used 7mm hook for that, and a large crochet needle for finishing off, and obviously something to cut. And then for the finishing touches, like the nose, a little bit of DK black yarn and a little bit of white one, DK as well for the eyes. But you know, if you have anything lying around, anything will do. And for those I use 2.5mm crochet hook and a darning needle. Apologies if I forgot about anything, but I think that's all we need, apart from the stuffing, obviously. So you need stuffing. I have polyester one because I like to know that I can wash it. So yeah, this one that I have can be washed at quite high temperatures, and this is why I'm using acrylic as well, because it's very easy to wash. Okay. Right, let's begin. Okay, so we're going to start with the head. So let's take this off. And I've got my marker here. And we're just going to start by chaining 2. Oops. 1, 2. And then we're going to do 6 double crochets into the second chain from the hook. So 1, 2. Now remember, the double crochets in British English are single crochets in American English. So in American English we're doing single crochets. So 1, 2, oh, got tangled a bit. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So that's our 6 double crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So now I'm going to put my marker in here and start again, and now I'm going to do 2 double crochets in each stitch. So 12 altogether. 1, 2 in the same stitch. Then the next stitch, 3, 4. The next stitch, 5, 6. The next stitch, 7 and 8. The next stitch, 9, 10, and the last stitch, 11 and 12. Okay, so that's our second row, and I'm going to put my marker in here, and now I'm going to do 1 double crochet in the next stitch and 2 double crochet in the following, and this is going to be the pattern. So 1 and followed by 2 in the next stitch, 1, 2, and in the following stitch we do 1 double crochet, and in the next stitch we do 2, 1, 2, and in the following we do 1, and then we do 2 in the next one, and then we do 1, and then we do 2, 1, 2, and then we do 1, and then we do 2. And then we do 1, and then we do 2 in the last one. Now you should always finish on 2 double crochets in one stitch if you started with 1, and that's how you know that you got it right. But if you're not sure, you can always count the stitches. You have 18 now, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Great. So we're basically doing an increase of 6 stitches per round. 6 stitches per round. So in the next round, we'll do 2 double crochets, 2 stitches with 1 double crochet in each, followed by 2 double crochets in one stitch. So we do 1 in the first stitch, 1 in the second stitch, and 2 in the third stitch. We do 1 in the next one, 1 in the next one, and 2 in the third one. And again, 1 in the next one, 1 in the next one, and 2 in the third one. And again, 1, 1, 2. One, 1, and 2. And 1, 1, and 2. So that's 24 stitches. And now we are going to do the next round. So we'll do 3 stitches, 1 double crochet in each stitch, followed by 2 double crochets in one stitch. So there is a pattern to it. We just increase the number of stitches by 6 by adding 1 stitch at a time between 2 double crochets. So we do 1, 1, 1, so we do 1 double crochet in 3 stitches, and then we do 2 double crochets in the 4th stitch. And again, 1, 1, and 1 in 3 stitches, and 2 double crochets in the following stitch. And again, 1, 1, 1, and 2 double crochets in the following stitch, and 1, 1, 1, and 2 double crochets in the following stitch, and then 1, 1, 1, and 2 double crochets in the 4th stitch, and then the last one, 1, 1, 1, that's our last sequence, and 2 double crochets in the last stitch. Okay, so you can see it's rounding up slightly, and then we're gonna put the marker in again, and now we're going to do 4 stitches with 1 double crochet in each stitch, followed by 2 double crochets in one stitch. So we do 1 in the first one, 1 in the second one, 1 in the third one, 1 in the fourth one, and then we do 2 in the fifth one, 1 and 2, and again 1 in the first one, 1 in the second one, 1 in the third one, 1 in the fourth one, and 2 in the fifth one, 1, 2. And this is what we're going to do all the way around, and I'll meet you there once I've finished. So remember, 1 double crochet in each stitch for 4 stitches, and then 2 double crochets in the 5th stitch. Be right back. Okay, so we should be on 36 stitches now. We're going to put the marker back in and do 5 stitches with 1 double crochet, followed by 2 double crochets in the stitch. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. That's 1 in each stitch. And now we're going to do 2 double crochets in one stitch, in 6th stitch, and then again 1 double crochet in the 5 stitches, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and then 2 double crochets in the next stitch. So 1, 2, and then 1 double crochet in the next 5, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and 2 double crochets in the next, and we just follow like that until the end of the round, and I'll see you here in a second. Okay, now we're going to follow and do 6 stitches with 1 double crochet in each stitch, followed by 2 double crochets in one stitch. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, followed by 2 double crochets in one stitch. And again we go around and do that until the end of the round. Remember, this is an increase by 6, so right now we have 42 stitches. When we finish this one, we should have 48 stitches. I'll see you in a second. Okay, we're on 48 stitches now, and now we're going to do 7 stitches with 1 double crochet in each, and then 1 stitch with 2 double crochets. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, and then 2 double crochets in the next, 1 and 2. And again 7 stitches with 1 double crochet in each stitch. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then 2 double crochets in next. So 1 stitch with 2 double crochets, and we are going to go around again with the same pattern, and I'll see you here once I've finished. So again, 7 stitches with 1 double crochet in each stitch, followed by 1 stitch with 2 double crochets. See you in a second. Okay, so we have 54 stitches, and now we're going to go with 8 stitches in which we're going to put 1 double crochet in each stitch, followed by 2 double crochets in the next stitch. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then 1 stitch with 2 double crochets in each stitch. Sorry, with 2 double crochets in that stitch. So 2 in 1. And again, 8 stitches with 1 double crochet. So 1 in the first one, 1 in the second one, 1 in the third, 1 in the fourth, 1 in the fifth, 1 in the sixth, 1 in the seventh, and 1 in the eighth, and then 1 stitch, and in that 1 stitch we put 2 double crochets, 1 and 2 in the same one. And again we're going to follow this pattern until the end of the round. So 8 stitches with 1 double crochet, 1 stitch with 2 double crochets. I'll see you here in a second. Right, so we're now on 60 stitches, and we are going to put 1 double crochet in each stitch from now on. So just 1 in each. 1 and 1 and 1. Okay, and we're going to do that all around, and I'll meet you here once I've got back to this point. Okay, so I've finished this round. I have another 60, so that was one round of 1 double crochet in each stitch, and now I'm going to do 8 more rounds exactly the same way, so just 1 double crochet in each stitch. And you'll notice that the yarn started curling a bit, and that's what we want. Essentially we want it to look like a start to look like a ball. Okay, so I'll do 8 more rows, 8 more rounds, and I'll see you here once I've got there. Okay, so I've done my 9 rounds, and I'm almost at the end of this yarn, so I'm just going to have to connect the next one in a minute. But from now on I'm going to do some decreasing, so technically I'm just going to do the reverse of what I did before this bit. So I'm going to do 8 stitches with 1 double crochet in each stitch. So 1, 2, 3, 4, again, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And now I'm going to do a decrease. So to decrease, I'm going to put the hook through, yarn over, pull through. I'm not going to finish this stitch. I'm going to put the hook in the next stitch, yarn over, pull through. We have 3 loops on the hook, yarn over, pull through all 3, and that's our decrease. So again, I'm going to do 8 stitches with 1 double crochet in each stitch. So 1, so that's 1, and now I'm going to have to add some yarn. So I'm going to add another 1, and in order to do so, I'm just going to hold on to both of them at the back, and instead of the old one, I'm going to put the new one through the next loop and do a double crochet with that. So that's 2 double crochets, and then we can put them through and make sure that they are secured if we put the hook like so and weave them in. So that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. changed a lot. No, just need to make sure that we pull this one, the old one. Okay. And now we're going to do another decrease. So through the first stitch, through the second stitch, and then yarn over and put through all three. Again, 8 stitches, 1 double crochet in each stitch. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, and another decrease. 1, 2, and pull through. And 8 stitches, 1 double crochet in each stitch. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and a decrease. 1. Okay, and this is how I'm going to carry on to get to the end of the row. At the end of this row you should have 54 stitches. So next row we're going to do 7 stitches with 1 double crochet in each stitch. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then 1 decrease. And then again 7, so 1 double crochet in each stitch, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, and then 1 decrease. And again I'm going to do this around until I get to my marker. So 7 stitches with 1 double crochet followed by 1 decrease all the way around. Okay, and we go with another one. So now we should have 48 stitches, and we're going to do another decrease. So you're going to do 6 stitches with 1 double crochet in each stitch. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and now we're going to do a decrease. 1 decrease. And again 6 stitches with 1 double crochet in each stitch. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and a decrease. And again we're going to follow this pattern until the end of the round. So 6 stitches with 1 double crochet followed by a decrease. I'll see you here at the end of the round. Okay, so we have 42 stitches at the end of this round, and now we're going to do 5 stitches with 1 double crochet in each stitch. So 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, and we're going to do a decrease, and again we're going to do 5 stitches with 1 double crochet in each stitch. So 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, and 1 decrease. And as usual, we're going to follow this pattern until the end of the round. Okay, so now we're on 36 stitches, and we are going to do 4 stitches with 1 double crochet in each stitch. So 1, 2, 3 and 4, followed by a decrease, and again 1, 2, 3 and 4, followed by a decrease, and then we're going to do the same thing until the end of the round. Okay, now we're going to do 3 stitches with 1 double crochet in each stitch, followed by a decrease. So 1, 2, 3, followed by a decrease, and again 1, 2 and 3, followed by a decrease. And I'm going to do the same thing until the end of the round. So 3 stitches with 1 double crochet, followed by a decrease. I'll see you here in a second. Okay, so now we are at 24 stitches, and we're going to leave it at that for now. So it's a nice round head, and for the time being we're going to put it to the side. Do not fasten off, do not do anything. You have some other yarn to work with, so leave that be, and we'll start on the body. Right, so with the body of the teddy, we are going to follow the same pattern to start with that we did with the head. So we're going to chain 2, and then do 6 double crochets in the second chain from the hook. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Now we're going to put our marker in, and we're going to do 2 double crochets in each stitch. So let's start here. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and 1 and 2, and that's 12. And so what I'm going to do, I'm not going to do the whole thing over again. Here is the pattern that I used for the head, and only do as much as there is in the pattern. So do 8 double crochets, so 8 stitches with double crochets, 1 in each, followed by an increase. And when we get to that round, when we get to the round with 60 stitches, we'll come back here and I'll tell you what to do next. Right, so we got to that point where we have 60 stitches around, and we've just done a round with 8 stitches with one double crochet followed by 1 increase, and now we're going to carry on increasing. So we're going to do 9 stitches with 1 double crochet in each stitch. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9, and now followed by an increase, so 2 double crochets in 1 stitch, and again 9 stitches with 1 double crochet, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9, followed by an increase. So 1 and 2. And again, we're just going to go around following the same pattern, and I'll see you in a second. So now we have 66 stitches. We're going to do another round with increases. So 10 stitches, 1 double crochet in each stitch. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10, followed by an increase. So 2 double crochets in 1 stitch, and again 10 stitches, 1 double crochet in each stitch. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10, followed by an increase. And again, I'm going to do that until the end of this round. So 10 double crochets, 1 in each stitch, followed by an increase, and do that around, and I'll see you in a minute. Now we've done all our increases, so what we're going to do is just do 1 double crochet in each stitch around, and that should still be 72 stitches, and we're going to do that for 11 rounds. So 1 double crochet in each stitch, no increases, no decreases. I'll do 11 rounds, and I will see you here once I got there. Okay, so I've got my 11 rounds now, and I'm going to start decreasing. So in this round, we're going to do 10 stitches, 1 double crochet in each stitch. Double. So 1, 2, 3, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And now I'm going to do one decrease. So put the hook in, yarn over, pull through. We're not finishing the stitch, put the hook in the next stitch, yarn over, pull through. We have 3 loops on the hook, yarn over and pull through, and that would have been our decrease. Let's start again. Yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through, yarn over and pull through 3, and that's our decrease. Okay, and now we're going to do 10 stitches with 1 double crochet in each stitch. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And we're going to do another decrease here. So yarn over, pull through. In the next stitch, yarn over, pull through. We have 3 loops on the hook. Yarn over, pull through all 3, and that's our decrease. And this is what I'm going to do all across. So again, 10 stitches with 1 double crochet, 1 decrease, 10 stitches with 1 double crochet, 1 decrease, and so on and so forth. I'll see you here in a second. Okay, so you should have finished on a decrease, and we now should have 66 stitches, and we are not going to do a decrease in this round. We're just going to do 1 double crochet in each stitch all the way around. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and so on and so forth. So just 1 double crochet in each stitch. We should have 66 stitches still at the end. I'll see you here when I finish this round. Okay, now we're at the end of the round. We're going to do another round of decreasing. So 9 stitches, 1 double crochet in each stitch. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9, and then 1 decrease. And again 9 stitches, 1 double crochets, 1 double crochet in each stitch. Oof, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. And I'm going to do another decrease here. And again, this is what I'm going to do all the way around to my marker. So then we're going to have another 9 stitches with 1 double crochet in each stitch, followed by a decrease, and so on and so forth. So I'll see you here once I've finished. Right, So I've got to the end of my round and I should have 60 stitches now, and now I'm going to do one double crochet in each stitch all the way around with no decrease anywhere. So 60 stitches all the way around, one double crochet in each stitch. You can pause the video if you like, and I'll see you here in a second. In the next round we're going to do another decrease, so we're going to do 8 stitches with one double crochet in each stitch first. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8, and then we're going to do a decrease here in the 2 following stitches, and then we're going to do 8 stitches with one double crochet in each again. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8, followed by one decrease in the next 2 stitches. So 1, and a decrease. And again, this is what we're going to do all the way around. So 8 stitches with one double crochet followed by a decrease, and do that until the end of the round. Right, so we have our 54 stitches now, and we're going to do another decrease. So 7 stitches with one double crochet in each stitch to start with. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, followed by a decrease. So 1 decrease here, and then again 7 stitches with one double crochet in each stitch. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7, followed by another decrease. So in the next 2 stitches we do a decrease, and again this is what we're going to do until the end of our round. And at the end of the round we should have 48 stitches. Okay, so now we're not going to do any decrease, so we should have 48 stitches at the end of this round, because we're doing just one double crochet in each stitch, just one, no decreases at all. So 48 stitches at the end still. See you in a second. I'm going to do another round of decreases now. So first we're going to start with 6 stitches, one double crochet in each stitch. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6, and then we'll do a decrease. So 1 and 2 and pull through all 3, and again 6 stitches with one double crochet in each. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 2 stitches to decrease. And we're going to do exactly the same thing on the way around. So 6 stitches with one double crochet followed by a decrease until the end of the round. See you here in a second. We're at 42 stitches now, and we're going to do one round of 1 double crochet in each stitch. So no decreases in this one, just 1 double crochet in each stitch. We should still have 42 stitches at the end of this round. Okay, so now we're going to do another decrease, and for that we're going to do 5 stitches, 1 double crochet in each stitch to start with. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and then 1 decrease. And again 5 stitches with 1 double crochet in each stitch. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, followed by a decrease. And as usual, we'll do that until the end of the round. So 5 stitches with 1, followed by a decrease. And I'll see you in a second. You should have 36 stitches right now, and what we're going to do in this round is just 1 double crochet in each stitch. So no decreasing, 36 at the end as well. And I'll see you here at, well, in a second. Okay, so we have 36, and now we're going to do another decrease, and for that we're going to do 4 stitches with 1 double crochet in each stitch. 1, 2, 3, 4, followed by a decrease, and again 4 stitches with 1 double crochet in each stitch. 1, 2, 3, and 4, followed by a decrease. And this is what we're going to do until the end of this round. Okay, and now we're going to do our last decrease. So 3 stitches with 1 double crochet in each stitch. 1, 2, 3, followed by a decrease, and again 1, 2, and 3. So 3 stitches, 1 double crochet in each stitch, followed by a decrease, and again 3 stitches with 1 double crochet in each stitch. 1, 2, and 3, followed by a decrease, and 1, 2, and 3, followed by a decrease, one, 2, and 3, followed by a decrease, and the last one, 1, 2, and 3, followed by the last decrease. And right now you should have 24 stitches here, and if you remember, this is how many stitches we had in the head when we finished. So we are going to stop for now, and we're going to leave it there. Now we can fasten off this one because we have some yarn by the head. So with this one we'll just go ahead and fasten off. If I can find something to cut. There we go. So for the arms we're going to start like we did with everything else, except here we're using a brown yarn instead to start with. So I'm going to chain 2, 1, 2, and do 6 double crochets in the second chain from the hook. So 1, 2, this one here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And then we're going to get the marker and do 2 double crochets in each stitch all the way around. So exactly like we did with the head and with the body. If I can get in there. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and the last one 11 and 12. Marker back in, and we're going to do 1 double crochet in the next stitch and 2 doubles in the following stitch. 1, 2, 1 double crochet in the next stitch and 2 doubles in the following stitch. 1 in the next, 2 in the following. So again, it's exactly the same as we did previously. 1 in the next, 2 in the following. 1 in the next, 2 in the following. 1 in the next and 2 in the last one. 1 and 2. And now we are going to fasten off. So what I do in this case is I go into the next stitch and do a slip stitch in the next stitch. There we go. And then do a slip stitch in the following stitch as well, and then I fasten off. I just find that it makes the finishing off a bit smoother, in this case anyway. There we go. So we have our little bottom of the foot here, and now what we're going to do, we're going to use the yellow to carry on. Sorry, bottom of the arm. Not the foot. This is not the foot, this is the arm. There we go. We'll get the yellow and carry on with that. So we need to pull the yarn through. So I'm going to pull it through this stitch here. Okay, and now I'm going to do one chain as well, one chain, and if you count your stitches, so from this one here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So this is your 18 stitches, so you don't go into there, you don't go into there, you go straight to the next one. So we have one stitch in the next stitch, and one stitch in the following stitch, and 2 stitches in the third stitch. So we're doing another increase. So again, 1 in the next stitch, 1 in the next stitch, and 2 in the following stitch, 1 and 2. Again, 2. There we go. 1 in the next stitch, 1 in the next stitch, and 2 in the following stitch. And again, 1, 1, and 2. One, 1, and 2. And the last sequence, 1, 1, and 2. Oops. Okay, so normally I weave these in, but I clearly forgot this time. So what I'm going to do to make sure they don't fall apart, I'm just going to tie them together. It's not a big deal, it's not the end of the world, but you know, sometimes it just happens. Can't think of everything all the time. There we go. And now it's a nice lovely circle there. So now what I'm going to do is put my marker in first of all, and then do just one double crochet in each stitch. So I should have 24 at this point. So do you want to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. So 24, and we do one double crochet in each stitch. 2, 3, 4, 5, and I'll just carry on, and I'll see you here once I got to the end of the round. Okay, so we've got our 24 stitches. As you can see, it starts rounding up a bit because we're no longer increasing. So now I'm going to do 5 more rounds with just one double crochet in each stitch. So 5 more rounds with one double crochet in each stitch, and I'll see you here when I've finished all 5. Okay, so I got my 5 rounds done. Now I'm going to do a round of decreases. So we're going to start with 2 stitches with one double crochet in each stitch. So one double crochet in the first stitch, one double crochet in the next stitch, followed by a decrease in the next. So we're doing a decrease here, and then again we're doing one double crochet in the next stitch, one double crochet in the second stitch, and then one decrease. And again, one double crochet in the next stitch, one double crochet in the following stitch, and a decrease. And this is what we're going to do until the end of this round, and we should have 18 stitches at the end of this round. So we're almost there now. There we go. And the last sequence. Okay, and the last decrease here. Okay, so we now have our 18 stitches around, and what we're going to do next is just one round of one double crochet in each stitch. So no increases, no decreases, just one double crochet in each stitch around. And I'll see you here once I've got to the end. Okay, so I've got to the end of my round, and now I'm just going to do normal, no decreases, no increases rounds, and I'm going to do 11 rounds with one double crochet in each stitch. So 11 additional rounds, and I'll see you here at the end of all 11, and then we will fasten off and be ready to attach our arms to the bear. Okay, so I've got one of my arms done. I'm just going to fasten off. And this time I am going to leave quite a long tail because I want to use that to attach the arm to the teddy. So I'm just going to do quite a long tail. And then there we go. That's one of my arms, and I have got the other one which I made earlier. And so do the second arm, and then we'll move on to the next stage. So that's it for today. To continue, please click the link to part 2 at the end of this video. Thank you for watching. See you next time. Bye bye.